Good morning, traders. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good day. It is me again, and I'm welcoming everybody on this Monday morning to our channel BE to Profit. Thank you very much for joining again, and I want to quickly share with you the trade I'm actually currently in this early morning. It seems we're probably going to fail the trade in this morning, but we will see what will happen. We have been seeing since early hours of trading day that we've been going higher. We see on 15 minutes we've been going higher, if you can see. Yes, it's been printing higher highs. This is a EU chart, but I'm looking forward to continue the trend, as we can see, and where is the most probability wise for me to join this move up. And as we can see on 15-minute time frame, we see this move down here. It's quite significant. So, and on that basis, I went to 5-minute time frame to see where it is likely we might have some continuation from the move up. We've been moving up from 15-minute time frame, and here it seems to be a very good spot for me. As we can see, I just entered the trade. I don't know what's gonna happen. It can fail, it can go, but regardless of what happens, this is my first trade. So we see a rejection here as it's moving down here. Then we have one rejection, another one here. We see this candle wants to go down, it couldn't go down. Then we see this bullish candle. So we see the bullish candle, and we already thinking that yes, we should enter the trade around this movement. So because of this 4 rejection candle makes me think we should move up. So it's another thing I'm actually watching, so because it's quite different from every other pattern as we've been seeing. Every pattern on 5 minutes has been coming quite down without having to stop. It's been pretty lower low on 15 minutes, and here we've been seeing rejection, no lower lows. Here is stagnant. Here is just stagnant. There's no moving down. So with these 3 candles, I felt like we should start moving up, and we will see if our theory will be correct in a few minutes. So I am on this trade, and let's see how it plays out. So I'm expecting to move back up, especially maybe to 1-to-1. I'm risking 20. I'm risking 25 actually. So by the time we reach around here, we should be already about to take our profit, because we don't want to go too far. But definitely I'm expecting market to move quite well up, but who knows what it will do. So let's wait and see what the market will do. This is the first trade in the morning, and I'm hoping to be having some profit this morning. But well, if it doesn't give me the profit, I will actually wait for another trade setup. That's how it works. So let's. Oh yes, traders, I'm back. I am back, and thinking about the trade so far, I was thinking to myself that let me even share with you today for the first time the entire morning session trades that I took. Earlier in my previous video, as you have noticed, that I was in a trade. I was in EURUSD trade. And of course, I was thinking maybe I was gonna have a good positive trade in the morning. I was a little bit skeptical. However, what happened is what I want to show you. So with more transparency, it's good that this MT5 has some history. So let's quickly go to the trade history, and let's see how everything turned out. So I would like to share with you all of my trades today. Usually when I trade in the morning, what I want a few trades, and of course maybe if I could get 1 hour or 2 hours, between 1 to 3 hours per day, it's good for me. I take it, I go away, I come back the next day. When I have negative trades in the morning, I try to wait for better trades in the afternoon. Usually it happens that when you have negative trades in the morning, or your first few trades, note that subsequently you will have much better positive trades in the future, maybe in the next few trades. So let's go back. So I was in a trade EU in the morning, as you can see this point, this is a trade history. I said I was buying, so the market was moving up, as we can see from here, and I saw this significant move down. And what happened was that I usually switch to 5 minutes, as you have seen on many of my videos. So that I'm looking for a continuation of the trend that has already established, and I took the trade here, as you can see, expecting it to move up, but as you can see, it failed. So I had a negative trade. The first trade, I was kicked out out of the trade, so to say. Well, that's not anything bad, it's just part of the game. So what was I looking for again? I'm looking for the same pattern. I'm looking for another thing, or another pattern that will, tell me that we're already moving up. So after this trade fails, as we can see here, I saw another one here. We'll see another setup here. So I have a green candle here, like a bullish candle, telling me something's gonna happen here. And as you can see, I was actually excited. I was just ready to take the trade. The next candle was also bullish. I got into the trade again here at this level. As you can see, I got the trade around 1.1097. But what happened? Well, it hit me out too. So I had two negative trades. I really wanted to buy, but I couldn't actually buy. So at that particular point in time, when my second trade actually got to negative, so when you go to 15 minutes, for example, now you will see some kind of lower low printing, as you can see, and it made me to start to think that perhaps our bias, overall bias on 15 minutes, is changing. So it made me to take a while. I took my time. So I was thinking that perhaps I will be selling going forward if I took this trade history off. As you can see, we started to move from this is 50 minute time frame, and we started to move down here. See, we have huge down, yeah, and we have a bullish candle, little one. That is what we can call it, one retracement candle, which for me it's perfect. It's enough for me to know, or to tell me that I am going down. So if we come back and say yes, okay, now we want to come down, yeah. So I determined to start selling around this, as I saw this. So I was determined to start selling. But for me to sell, I needed confirmation. I needed to be sure that we are coming down. So I need to go to 5 minute time frame. So coming down to 5 minute time frame, so we are coming down. We went up a little bit and we're down here. So printing lower low on this 15 minute time frame. And I was looking, as the market is moving up, pushing up, I was looking for a better place to start shorting, but I couldn't find. The one that is so close was this particular formation here, that we have a mother bar, huge bar, we have this candle short selling, and I was saying that I'm going to start selling below this candle. But what happens was that the next candle was bullish. The next other one tried to come down, but it did not go below this candle. Then it started moving up, printing higher highs again on 15 minutes. Well, that's not a problem at all. I had to wait because I was determined to sell. But what made my sell at this point to be invalid? That's a very nice question. Remember, we started our downtrend on 15 minutes from this level. If you look at it, we can see it started around here. That is around, what price is that? 1.1104, you see. So as long as the price remains under that price, as long as we remain under that price, 1.1104, I was still looking to sell. So this is the last formation for me, but unfortunately for me, I did not take it. Why? Because I was planning actually to take the trade below here. Yes, and you see here, it seems it comes below, but it did not come below. What happened is that it printed high first, which invalidated the whole process here. This candle printed the high first. This can look a little bit complicated, but I'm just determined to explain this a little bit detail to you guys what I'm watching. And if you seems that it's more confusing than the way I used to explain it, you can make a comment below that I can explain better, maybe in my next video. So let's go back to the explanation of my trades. So this could have been a trigger point for me to sell, but when this candle forms, it goes up first, then it invalidated this pivot high, this swing high little here. It invalidated it, then it went down, so I will not take the trade. Instead, I was waiting that perhaps this candle could have formed another swing high for me perhaps to start coming down. But what happened was that we started to break that particular price. That is where the trend started from, to go down, as you can see. When we broke out here, well, what happened is that I was waiting to start buying again. So let's go back to the trade history. So we had two negative and pleasant negative here. Sometimes it could be even 3, but it doesn't really matter. What actually matters most is that you know how the system works, you risk properly, you have a very solid risk management. You don't unnecessarily risk all your margin or your account on one single trade, which is not wise in my own opinion. So as we move on, this tells me, gives a very indication that we want to start going up. So look at the 50-minute. You see, it breaks up, it comes down. I wanted to start, buying where my target will be somewhere here. It faked me out, giving me the impression that we're coming down, but it did not. Then it started to move up, as you can see. So my projection, my analysis was right all along. So then we broke this high, which gave even huge confidence for me that now let's look for where to trade up. Then I went back to 5-minute, as you can see here. Now this is 5-minute, so I was looking for a trade setup here. So when it comes back down here, what was I looking for? I was looking for a rejection, a candle down like this. I was looking for another one here, another one here, another one here. So we see some kind of pattern. It's more like W pattern, or like double bottom. But what I was looking for was, look at this, we have this huge candle down, up, yeah, there's a bullish candle, another bullish candle. So I was expecting to even start to trade at the break of this bullish candle, but it did not break it. It came down again, this came down again, and I said at the break of this candle, if it's bullish, I will be in. And this is exactly what happened. And I started to trade at the break of this particular candle here. Yeah, this red candle, I started to trade it. My stop loss was below here. So when it breaks out here, it reverses back. Then the next candle just went up. That was the first trade. That was the third trade. I took my profit here. Still, we still have opportunities. Now, we went up a little bit. We came down. And as you can see, we have another perfect entry here. I had a multiple trade. I have like 4 positions here because now we are so sure that the market is moving. So I have like 4 positions and I took my profit here. I would later put some of the short that I recorded while I was trading this particular trade. I will put it there. So this is how I traded this EU this morning. But by the way, quite interestingly, while I was trading EU in the morning to buy here, yeah, there was also similar setup on GU. Let's quickly go look at it. This is GU chart. Let me zoom it a little bit. This is GU chart in the morning. This is the 15-minute. It's the same. It looks so similar, and we see how it goes up. Here we've been printing higher highs on 15-minute, and this is the retracement of that 15-minute time frame. And what happens around this time? Around this, sorry. I think it's around here. Let me just bring out the trade history. All right, yeah. Okay, good. So here, so this was that first time I was taking. You see, I was taking the same trade on EU and on GU when I got the opportunity. So we had this trade coming down here, and I have opportunity to start buying here. So the market held, and I was able to make very good profit on GU. And when the second trade came, I was not hesitating at all. I just did another trade and I was positive. So I had a very beautiful 2 good trades even on GU, while I have first 2 negative trades on EU. But I was a little bit positive in the morning, but with my last trade on EU, I was able to have very good trade. I had that like 4 position on, which is about 1% of my account. So this is how my morning session goes, and this is definitely the end of my trading for today. I hope you really enjoyed the analysis I made and how my entire morning session trades. And if you like something, please subscribe to our channel, comment on it. If you like something, please tell. If you don't like, you can also talk about it. Or if you gain something, let me know. Drop your comment below, and I will definitely come back next, maybe tomorrow. And if I have good trade or bad trade, I'm going to share them with you. So this is a wrap, guys, and I really hope you to have a very beautiful trading day today also, as I did. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.